Caitlin had mentioned it earlier in her demonstration. Well, today I'm going to teach you how to make a basic bow. Hopefully we'll have time to get through it in demonstration really quick. So why would it be important to know how to make a bow, since pretty much everybody here ag ed major? So why would it be important to learn how to make a bow?
Teach your kids.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got some ribbon in here. If you all want to grab a piece of ribbon, if you want to make a bow with me. And I've got some floral wires, so if you want to just grab a piece of ribbon and then grab a piece of wire. There's different colors. And you'll just need one ribbon and one piece of wire.
I'll get yellow. Oh, I got the longest one.
She's already ribbon. Alright, so for those of you who have your wire already, if you look at it, there should be a shiny side and a dull side. So what side do you think you would want facing out?
Shiny.
Exactly. So, wait till everybody gets this one started. You don't have to make one if you don't want to. It's totally fine. I'm sure Lori's Alright, does everybody have a ribbon and a piece of wire?
Oh, I want a piece of wire. Oh, no one passed those to me. Sorry. I'm a hot mess.
Alright, so my rule for the length of the wire, if you have the roll, or for the ribbon, sorry, if you have the roll of the ribbon, usually it's best just to leave it on there, so you know, but since I only had two, I just went ahead and cut it for you all. My rule is 1.5, so you're going to like make your arm out for it to be 1, and then you're going to pinch it off, and then 1.5. This one's a little bit longer. That's your standard size for your basic ribbon, just to make the bow. Alright, so what you're going to do first is you're going to hold it in between your index finger and your thumb, like this, with the dull side facing up. And you're going to swing it over to make a loop, just like that. And now the dull side should be facing up again. You want it in between, like you're pinching it between your index finger and your thumb. The dull side should be facing up. Everybody got it?
Yes.
Got it? Okay. Now, this is the most important part about this bow. There's lots of different ways to make a bow. This is the type that I learned back in my freshman year, and that's the way I stuck with it. So this is the most important part. Right where your index finger is, you're going to twist the bow very tightly. You're going to lift up your index finger and you're going to pinch it back down to where the shiny part is facing up. Does that make sense? No? So you got the dull side up, and take it, twist it, pinch. Yep. Oh, do y'all get it? Yeah, I got it. And then you gotta hold on to that twist. Yeah, we want the shiny side facing up. Alright, so after you twist, you're gonna make your first loop. So the first loop is usually pretty small, but if you really want a big bow, then you can make it bigger. Since this is just like a standard size one, just make it, I don't know, like that big or so. Like that. And then you're going to pinch that part again, and then guess what you're going to do? Twist it to get the shiny side facing up again. And then you're on the other side of the bow to make the other loop, and you want the loops the same size. Y'all have that? Okay. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to twist it again. have the shiny side up. It's just a repetitive process. You have to hold it really tight, like your hand should be cramping by the end. So you're going to continue to do that. Just twist and make the loops. And I'm just going to do 3 loops on mine, because that's all I have the ribbon for. And as you go down, you want the loops to get bigger, so it fluffs it out more. And then once you're done with your last loop, you're just going to leave the shiny side facing out. And then you're going to take your piece of floral wire, and you're going to stick it right where your thumb is. You're going to stick it right in through here. Here, right there. And then you're going to bend it down, and you're going to tie it off. You want to twist it as tight as possible to get it there. And then you've got your bow. And then you can fluff it out. I always hold it in the center and use my pinky to move it around to get the edges around. So, and it takes a lot of practice. I mean, it took